Imagine this. You walk into your favorite cafe on a sunny morning. The light catches your silver strands and heads turn. But here's the beautiful truth. People aren't seeing age. They're seeing elegance, wisdom, and a woman who knows herself. That quiet confidence, that undeniable presence is something no bottle of dye could ever give you. And yes, that can be you. For far too long, society whispered that gray hair was something to hide, that it was a signal of slowing down. But what if I told you the exact opposite is true? What if embracing your natural silver is the most powerful style decision you could ever make? Today, I want to show you how gray hair, when styled with intention, isn't a compromise, it's a luxury. It's freedom from endless coloring appointments, freedom from worrying about roots showing, and freedom to step fully into your own sophisticated glow. Now let me set clear expectations for you, because this isn't just another list of hairstyles. This is like a complete guide designed for women like you, women over 60 who want to look not just good, but extraordinary. Here's what you'll discover in this journey. You'll learn timeless styles that elevate your look instantly. You'll find out how the right cut can match your face shape, your lifestyle, and your personality. You'll discover care secrets to keep your silver strands vibrant, healthy, and full of life. And you'll get styling strategies for every occasion, from a casual day out, to a family wedding, to that dream vacation. That's the value waiting for you. By the end, you won't just know what hairstyle suits you best. You'll have the tools, the confidence, and the inspiration to make your gray hair look expensive, elegant, and unforgettable. I also want to give you a small but important challenge right now. Many women in this community love to share where they are watching from. Whether it's New York, London, Toronto, or Sydney. Why? Because it reminds us that women everywhere are walking this journey together. So before we even dive in, tell us in the comments below where you're watching from. Your comment might just inspire another woman on the other side of the world to embrace her silver with pride. And while you're here, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Every week we create supportive, practical, and inspiring guides that help women over 60 live beautifully, confidently, and fully. You don't want to miss the next one. So are you ready to stop seeing gray hair as a limitation and start seeing it as your greatest accessory? Because the moment you shift that perspective, everything changes. But before we dive into the actual styles, let's talk about why your gray hair is your most powerful accessory. Why is gray hair so powerful? Because it tells a story no dye can compete with. Each strand carries proof of wisdom gained, challenges overcome, and confidence earned. It isn't just hair. It's a crown that reflects the life you've lived. That's why more women than ever are choosing to embrace their silver, not as a sign of slowing down, but as a declaration of strength and elegance. Think about the women who are admired around the world for their beauty and presence. Helen Mirren, with her timeless sophistication. Andie MacDowell, whose natural silver waves became a symbol of effortless chic. Jamie Lee Curtis, radiant and bold with her short gray cut. These women don't hide their age, instead they make it part of their signature style. And people notice, not because of the number of birthdays they've celebrated, but because of the confidence they radiate. Gray hair is also wonderfully versatile. Unlike artificial color, which often demands maintenance and limits your choices, silver strands create a blank canvas. You can shape it, style it, and make it uniquely yours. Whether you prefer sleek precision, soft layers, or playful waves, your gray hair adapts beautifully. It reflects the light differently, catching subtle tones that add dimension and shine in a way younger hair often can't. Most importantly, choosing to embrace your gray sends a message to yourself and to the world. It says, I am comfortable in my own skin. I don't need to hide who I am. I am still vibrant, still stylish, and still full of life. That kind of self-assurance is magnetic. People are drawn to it, and it makes every hairstyle you wear look even better. And once you understand this mindset, the first hairstyle you choose instantly feels different. Let's begin with one of the most trusted, timeless styles for women of every age, the bob. This cut has been celebrated for decades because it strikes the perfect balance between sophistication and ease. The bob is more than just a haircut. It's a symbol. It says, "I value simplicity, but I never compromise on elegance." That's why so many women who want to refresh their look without adding hours to their morning routine lean toward this classic shape. The sleek bob is where we'll start. Straight, polished, and easy to maintain, this cut instantly sharpens your overall appearance. Imagine running errands in a simple blouse and trousers. The sleek bob makes you look put together without any effort. Now, picture the same cut styled with a silk scarf and jewelry at a black tie event. It carries the same confidence, only dressed up for the occasion. The secret is in the clean lines. A sleek bob doesn't shout for attention, yet it always gets noticed because of its quiet refinement. Now, for women who like a touch of modern flair, the asymmetrical bob adds just the right amount of intrigue. One side, slightly longer than the other, creates movement and interest. It's bold enough to feel fashion-forward, but not so extreme that it feels impractical. Picture having coffee with a friend and she suddenly asks if you've done something different. That's the magic of an asymmetrical shape. It sparks conversation while keeping you in control of your look. The blunt bob is another variation worth considering, especially if you love strong definition. This cut features crisp, straight edges that frame the face with power and confidence. Paired with gray or silver strands, the contrast is striking. The shine of the hair reflects against the clean edge, creating a polished, almost sculpted finish. If you want your hairstyle to match the boldness of your personality, this is the one that makes people stop and say, "She looks incredible." On the other hand, if you'd like something softer and more playful, the layered bob is a beautiful option. Layers add bounce, texture, and the illusion of fullness. For women with fine or thinning hair, this cut can be a game changer. It creates volume without the need for heavy styling products. Imagine heading to the office with a layered bob neatly brushed, then later that same day, letting it fall into a slightly tousled shape for a dinner out. The versatility keeps you looking fresh and youthful while still maintaining sophistication. And let's not forget the importance of the part. A deep side part adds drama, highlighting your cheekbones and eyes, giving your face a lift without any effort. Meanwhile, a middle part creates symmetry, balance, and a more modern edge. Something as small as changing your part can completely shift the mood of your bob. Try both, and you'll see how your features and outfits transform with just that subtle adjustment. What makes the bob family so powerful is that it adapts to every scenario. Errands in the morning, coffee with a friend in the afternoon, a formal event in the evening, the bob rises to every occasion. It doesn't matter if you're dressed casually or in your finest evening wear, this cut always elevates the entire look. Now, let me ask you this. If you had to choose today, which bob would fit your personality best? Would you lean toward the timeless sleek bob, the daring, asymmetrical, the bold, blunt, or the lively layered? Share your choice in the comments below. It's always inspiring to see which styles women in this community are leaning toward. But what if you're not ready to go short? Let's unlock the secret to keeping long hair chic, full, and glamorous. For many women, the thought of going short feels a little too drastic. If that's you, don't worry. Keeping your hair long can be just as elegant, especially when styled with layers. Long layers bring glamour, dimension, and movement to your look in a way that flat, one-length cuts simply can't. Instead of weighing your face down, layers lift and frame it, giving your silver strands energy and flow. One of the greatest strengths of long layers is how they create fullness. Many women notice their hair becoming finer with time, but layered cuts help solve this by adding the illusion of volume. Imagine walking into a lunch with friends, your layered hair bouncing softly as you move. Even if your natural strands are on the thinner side, layers catch the light and create shape that looks vibrant and healthy. Styling long layers doesn't have to be complicated. A large curling iron or a set of hot rollers can give you those soft, flowing waves that look like you've just stepped out of a salon. The goal isn't tight curls, it's gentle, loose waves that frame the face and fall effortlessly over your shoulders. Once you've curled, run your fingers lightly through your hair to break them up. What you're left with is a natural, relaxed look that feels polished without being stiff. Here's a little insider tip. Layers are a secret weapon for silver hair. Because of the way they're cut, layers allow your natural highlights and undertones to shine through. If you step into good lighting, you'll notice that your hair sparkles differently from every angle. That's something artificial dye can't quite replicate. It's the unique glow that comes with silver strands. To maximize this effect, add a touch of shine serum or a lightweight oil. Not only will it tame flyaways, but it will also give your hair a glossy finish that looks luxurious and well cared for. Long layered hair is also incredibly versatile. During the day, you can wear it loose and casual, perhaps with a side part for softness. By evening, those same layers can be brushed out for a smoother, more glamorous effect that pairs perfectly with a dress and jewelry. The same cut that looks carefree at a coffee date can suddenly transform into red carpet elegance when the setting calls for it. So here's a quick question for you. If you still wear your hair long, do you prefer to keep it straight and sleek, or do you enjoy adding waves for extra movement? Share your answer in the comments, because the way women approach styling long silver hair is always inspiring to others in this community. Now, while layers bring out the glamour in longer lengths, some women are ready to go bold with something short, modern, and full of confidence. Let's talk about the pixie cut and why it's one of the most liberating styles you can choose. Now let's talk about one of the boldest and most empowering choices a woman can make, the pixie cut. Few styles capture confidence quite like this one. It's chic, modern, and surprisingly youthful, all while radiating sophistication. A well-done pixie puts your features front and center, allowing your cheekbones, jawline, and eyes to truly shine. Instead of your hair hiding you, the pixie becomes a frame that highlights your natural beauty. What makes the pixie so appealing is how customizable it is. If you enjoy structure, a sleek pixie styled close to the head can look sharp and polished. This works beautifully for formal occasions or when you want to project authority. On the other hand, if you prefer a more playful touch, adding a little texture with a light styling cream can give you a tousled effect. This version feels effortless, casual, and fresh. Perfect for a day out with friends or a relaxed weekend. For an extra layer of sophistication, many women choose to add side-swept bangs to their pixie. This softens the look, creates movement, and is particularly flattering for longer or oval face shapes. But beyond how it looks, the pixie cut carries an emotional power. For women who have worn longer hair most of their lives, choosing to go short often feels liberating. There's no more heavy weight pulling you down, no hours spent blow-drying, and no complicated routines. It's light, it's easy, and it gives a sense of freedom that's hard to describe until you've felt it. Many women say it's not just a hairstyle, it's a statement. It announces to the world that you're confident, stylish, and unafraid to embrace change. The practicality of a pixie cut is another reason it's so loved. Picture this. It's a busy morning, you have errands to run, maybe even a lunch date to prepare for. With a pixie, you can run your fingers through your hair, add a dab of styling product, and in less than 2 minutes, you look polished and put together. No fuss, no stress, just instant elegance. That simplicity is priceless, especially when life is full and you want more time for the things that matter. Let me know. Have you ever considered taking the leap and trying a pixie cut? Or if you've already worn one, did you find it as freeing as so many women describe? Share your experience in the comments. Your story could give another woman the courage to finally embrace this daring and beautiful style. Of course, not every occasion calls for something short and bold. Sometimes you need a hairstyle that can move from casual to elegant in minutes, whether you're meeting friends, attending a dinner, or enjoying a special event. That's where the timeless beauty of the updo comes in. When most people think of updos, they picture weddings or grand occasions, but the truth is, an elegant updo can be your secret weapon any day of the week. It's one of those styles that instantly elevates your look without requiring hours of effort. Whether you're heading to a dinner party, catching up with friends, or even just running errands on a warm day, An updo brings polish and grace in a way that feels both classic and modern. The low chignon is a timeless favorite. Gather your hair at the nape of your neck, twist it gently, and secure with a few discreet pins. The result is sleek, refined, and effortlessly luxurious. With gray or silver strands, the soft sheen of this style looks even more sophisticated. It pairs beautifully with pearls, a string of beads, or even a simple blouse. The beauty of the low chignon is that it looks like it took a stylist's touch, when in reality, it can be achieved in just a few minutes at home. If you prefer something softer and more relaxed, the messy bun is a wonderful alternative. Don't let the name fool you. It's chic, youthful, and flattering. Simply pull your hair back loosely, twist it into a bun, and let a few tendrils frame your face. This creates a carefree, approachable look that works for everything from a casual lunch to an evening gathering. What makes the messy bun especially appealing is how it embraces natural texture, allowing your hair to look full of life without needing perfection. For those who enjoy a touch of flair, try adding a modern twist. Accessories can completely transform an updo from simple to stunning. A pearl pin, a metallic barrette, or even a delicate headband can turn your hairstyle into a statement piece. These small touches add a bit of sparkle and can be matched to your outfit, giving you a cohesive, put-together look. Now picture this scenario. It's a hot summer day. You're out enjoying the sunshine, and your hair feels heavy. An updo not only keeps you cool, but it also makes you look refined and stylish in the process. Instead of feeling weighed down, you feel light, elegant, and ready for anything. That's the practical beauty of updos. They're functional and fashionable at the same time. Tell me, when was the last time you tried an updo outside of a formal occasion? Drop your answer in the comments below, because you may inspire another woman to give it a try. And while updos can instantly make you look refined, sometimes the most striking choice is to keep your hair simple, smooth, and straight. Let's explore how sleek hair can create a polished look that never goes out of style. There's something deeply satisfying about sleek, straight hair. It's minimalist, polished, and timeless. The kind of style that makes you look refined without trying too hard. For women over 60, it carries an especially powerful effect because it shows that elegance doesn't need complication. Smooth, straight silver strands catch the light in a way that feels modern and sophisticated, making this one of the most versatile, everyday looks you can wear. Achieving it starts with the right tools. A quality flat iron is worth investing in because it delivers smoother results and helps protect the integrity of your hair. Before any heat styling, always apply a lightweight heat protectant. Silver hair can sometimes be more delicate, and a protectant acts as a shield, keeping strands looking glossy and strong. Once you've finished straightening, a mist of shine spray or a touch of anti-frizz serum is the finishing step that makes your hair look salon fresh. The beauty of sleek, straight hair is that it adapts to your mood and setting. A middle part gives you a modern, streamlined look that feels current and chic. On the other hand, a side part adds softness and classic balance, perfect for highlighting your cheekbones. Simply shifting your part from one side to the other can refresh the entire mood of your hairstyle without cutting a single strand. Here's a professional tip many women find helpful. Add volume at the roots before straightening. Blow dry your hair with a round brush or use a root lifting spray to create lift near the crown. This keeps the style from looking flat and instead gives it dimension, ensuring your straight hair looks sleek but never limp. It's a small step that makes a world of difference. Picture this. You're heading to a lunch date with friends, and your hair is parted to the side, smooth and gleaming. Later that evening, you change the part to the middle, slip on a necklace, and suddenly your look feels more formal and striking. One style, two completely different moods, all within the same day. Do you prefer the sleek look with a side part or a middle part? Share your choice in the comments below. It's always fascinating to see how different women personalize the same style. Now, while straight and smooth can feel sophisticated, there are days when you want something lighter, more playful, and a little breezier. That's when beachy waves become your best friend. There's a certain magic in beach waves. They carry a youthful, casual chic energy that feels carefree yet stylish, the kind of look that whispers, "I woke up looking this fabulous," even though it only took a few minutes. For women embracing their natural silver, beach waves are especially flattering because the gentle bends in the hair catch light from every angle, creating depth and dimension that make your strands sparkle. The beauty of this style is how simple it is to achieve. You don't need complicated tools or hours in front of a mirror. A light mist of sea salt spray or a good texturizing spray is often enough. After applying, scrunch your hair gently with your hands, letting the natural movement of your strands do the work. If your hair has a slight natural wave, the product will bring it to life instantly. And if you prefer more structure, a few twists with a curling wand can add that extra bounce while still keeping it relaxed. Here's the secret: perfection is not the goal. In fact, the beauty of beach waves lies in their imperfection. A few loose strands, a little unevenness, and a touch of softness around the face make the look feel fresh and effortless. It's about embracing natural texture rather than fighting against it. Picture this: a casual brunch with friends at your favorite cafe, your hair styled in soft waves that look light and breezy. Later that same evening, you're attending a casual dinner party. Those very waves, paired with a simple dress and a pair of earrings, suddenly feel elegant enough for the occasion. One look, two completely different settings, and you're ready for both. I'd love to know, do you enjoy a more polished, sleek look? Or do you like the relaxed charm of beach waves? Share your answer in the comments below. It's always inspiring to see the different ways women in this community express their style. Of course, waves bring a sense of playfulness, but for many women, natural curls are their true signature. And when cared for properly, curls can be one of the most striking and elegant ways to showcase silver hair. Curls have a personality all their own. They bring drama, movement, and individuality in a way no other texture can. For women with silver strands, curls are more than just a hairstyle. They're a signature. They frame the face with softness, they create volume without effort, and they make a bold statement without saying a word. Embracing your natural curls is about celebrating the unique beauty you already have, instead of trying to smooth it away. The key to making curls look their best is care. Hydration is absolutely essential. Well-moisturized curls keep their shape, bounce, and shine. A good curl cream helps define each coil while taming frizz, giving you control without stiffness. Adding a weekly deep conditioning treatment keeps your curls nourished and prevents breakage, which is especially important as hair matures. When curls are hydrated, they don't look messy. They look chic, deliberate, and full of life. Think of it like this: your curls are a canvas, and hydration is the brushstroke that brings them to life. Instead of flattening them with heat or chemicals, enhancing their natural form gives you a look that's both elegant and authentic. Picture yourself stepping into an art gallery on a Saturday afternoon. You're wearing your favorite scarf, your curls softly framing your face, silver strands catching the light as you move through the room. Or imagine attending a garden party, your curls styled with a touch of cream to keep them soft and bouncy, turning heads for all the right reasons. These aren't just hairstyles, they're moments of expression that show your personality without needing words. If you've ever worried that curls look too wild or hard to manage, let me reassure you. With the right care, curls are as sophisticated as any sleek, straight style. In fact, they often draw even more admiration because they stand out. They're unique to you, and that uniqueness is what makes them so powerful. If you have natural curls, do you embrace them proudly, or are you still thinking about whether to let them shine? Share your answer in the comments. You might be surprised how many women feel the same, and your story could inspire someone else to wear her curls with confidence. Now, while curls offer drama and individuality, sometimes a small detail can completely transform your look. That's where bangs come in, adding instant style and a touch of sophistication. Bangs have always carried a touch of magic because they can transform your look instantly without requiring a dramatic haircut. For women embracing silver strands, bangs add softness, dimension, and even a little mystery. They draw attention to your eyes, highlight your jawline, and frame the face in a way that feels both youthful and sophisticated. If you're looking for a refresh but don't want to commit to a full new style, bangs are one of the easiest and most impactful choices you can make. One of the most popular options is curtain bangs. These are parted down the middle and swept to each side, falling softly around the cheekbones. Curtain bangs blend seamlessly into longer hair, giving you a graceful frame without feeling heavy. They're especially flattering for rounder face shapes because they elongate the features while keeping the overall look soft. With silver or gray hair, curtain bangs also catch the light beautifully, creating a natural shimmer near the face. Then there are blunt bangs, which make a stronger statement. Cut straight across, they add boldness and definition, perfect for highlighting expressive eyes or strong cheekbones. Blunt bangs pair especially well with sleek bobs or layered cuts, creating a polished look that feels confident and chic. They demand a little more upkeep, but the payoff is a dramatic style that instantly modernizes your overall appearance. Beyond the technical details, bangs often carry an emotional element. Many women describe getting bangs as feeling like a fresh start. Unlike a major haircut, they don't remove much length, but they still deliver a sense of change and renewal. It's that small shift that can lift your spirits and make you feel like you've discovered a new version of yourself. Sometimes the tiniest change has the greatest emotional impact. Picture stepping into a dinner with friends after adding bangs to your look. You haven't done anything drastic, but everyone notices something different. Compliments flow, curiosity sparks, and you feel that surge of confidence that comes with making a bold yet simple choice. That's the quiet power bangs can hold. I'd love to know, if you were to try bangs today, would you lean towards soft and flowing curtain bangs or go bold with a blunt, defined style? Share your choice in the comments. Your answer might help another woman find the courage to try something new. Of course, choosing the right cut or fringe is only half the story. The health, shine, and texture of your silver hair are what make every style come alive. Let's uncover the care and maintenance secrets that keep gray hair looking radiant and full of life. The truth is, even the most stylish cut can fall flat if the hair itself isn't healthy. Many women discover that silver strands behave differently than their younger hair once did. They may feel drier, frizz more easily, or even take on a yellowish tint. Some notice thinning around the crown or temples, which can make styling feel frustrating. These struggles are completely normal, and they're not a reflection of neglect. They're simply the natural changes that come with time. The good news? With the right care routine, your gray hair can look every bit as vibrant, shiny, and full as you want it to be. One of the most effective tools is purple shampoo. The violet tones in these products cancel out yellow or brassy shades, restoring brightness and leaving your hair looking cool, fresh, and elegant. Using it once or twice a week is often enough to maintain that silvery glow without over-drying your strands. Think of it as a way to keep your gray hair luminous, just like polishing silver jewelry to bring back its shine. Hydration is the second cornerstone of care. Gray hair tends to lose moisture more quickly, which is why dryness and frizz are so common. A weekly moisture mask or a few drops of a lightweight hair oil can make a dramatic difference. Not only will your hair feel softer, but it will also move with more fluidity and catch the light beautifully. The key is consistency. Just like nourishing your skin with a good moisturizer, your hair thrives when it's given regular hydration. Healthy hair also begins with a healthy scalp. Massaging your scalp gently as you shampoo stimulates circulation, encouraging growth, and keeping the root area balanced. A scalp scrub once in a while can remove buildup from styling products, allowing your follicles to breathe. Think of scalp care as tending the soil so the garden can flourish. For those concerned about thinning, supporting your hair from the inside is just as important as external care. Nutrients such as collagen and biotin have been studied for their role in maintaining hair strength and resilience. Always choose safe, reputable sources, and remember that supplements work best when paired with a balanced diet, rich in whole foods. Now imagine this scenario. Two women walk into a room. One hasn't given her hair much attention. It looks dull, brittle, and tired. The other has invested a little time and care. Her silver strands shine, they fall smoothly, and they frame her face with vitality. The difference is striking. One looks like she's hiding from her age, while the other looks like she's owning it with pride. That's the power of consistent maintenance. It doesn't just change your hair, it changes how you carry yourself. So, do you already have a go-to product that keeps your silver hair shining? Or are you still experimenting to find the right one? Share your favorite in the comments. Your suggestion might become someone else's game changer. But here's the thing. It's not just about hair care. It's about matching your look to your life. The beauty of embracing your silver hair is that it can be styled to match every chapter of your life. The key is choosing looks that not only flatter you, but also suit the moment you're stepping into. With a little strategy, your hairstyle becomes more than a detail. It becomes part of how you express yourself. For professional settings or important meetings, nothing speaks confidence quite like a sleek bob or a straight, polished style. These cuts frame the face neatly, project authority, and show that you value sophistication. They're sharp, clear, and elegant, the perfect partner for a crisp blouse or tailored jacket. On the other hand, when the weekend rolls around, it's time to relax into something softer. Beach waves or a layered bob bring a casual, approachable energy that feels lighthearted. Whether you're meeting friends for brunch or enjoying a day outdoors, these looks are easy, breezy, and perfectly suited for leisure. They carry that effortless charm that says, "I'm comfortable, but I still care about style." Special events like weddings, milestone birthdays, or formal dinners call for something elevated. This is where updos and polished curls shine. An elegant low chignon with pearl pins or soft curls cascading around your shoulders can transform your silver hair into the ultimate accessory. These styles complement gowns and evening wear beautifully, ensuring that your hair feels as celebratory as the occasion itself. And then there's travel, a part of life many women in this community treasure. The last thing you want on a trip is to spend precious time wrestling with your hair. That's why a pixie cut or a layered bob becomes the perfect travel companion. Both are low maintenance, easy to refresh with minimal tools, and still look fantastic after long days exploring. With the right cut, you can step off a plane, add a touch of styling cream, and look ready for anything. Which of these settings do you find the hardest to style for? Professional, casual, formal, or travel? Share your answer in the comments. Your input could spark new ideas for others watching. Of course, choosing a hairstyle for the moment is important, but the deeper truth is this. Your silver strands aren't just about fashion. They're about confidence, identity, and how you feel when you step into the world. Let's explore how embracing gray hair connects to something far greater: empowerment. Silver hair is more than a style choice. It's a statement of confidence. For many women, deciding to stop coloring and embrace their natural shade feels like reclaiming control. It says, "I'm not hiding who I am. I'm celebrating it." That shift in mindset changes not only how you look, but also how you feel when you walk into a room. There's also a cultural momentum happening right now. Gray and silver hair isn't just accepted, it's celebrated in the fashion world. Models, actresses, and influencers proudly showcase their natural strands on runways and magazine covers. What once was seen as something to cover up is now a mark of distinction, a sign of elegance that younger women even try to imitate with dye. When you wear your silver with confidence, you're not behind the trend, you're ahead of it. I'll share a quick story. A friend of mine stopped coloring her hair at 62. At first, she was nervous, worried about how people might react. But within weeks, the compliments started pouring in. At her bridge club, at the grocery store, even from strangers on the street. Everyone seemed to notice how radiant she looked. She told me, "I thought I'd be invisible once I went gray, but instead I've never felt more seen." That's the real power of embracing your natural beauty. It draws people in because authenticity is magnetic. And here's where the fun begins. Silver hair gives you the perfect foundation to elevate everything else. your fashion, your skincare, even your accessories. Imagine pairing your glowing silver strands with a bold lipstick, a silk scarf, or statement earrings. Suddenly, your hair isn't the background, it's the centerpiece, and everything else works in harmony around it. A polished skincare routine adds radiance to your complexion, while carefully chosen accessories highlight the brightness of your hair. It's a complete package of confidence and style. If you've embraced your natural silver, what's the biggest compliment you've received so far? Share it in the comments below. You'll be surprised how encouraging your stories can be for other women still considering the transition. And while confidence and style go hand in hand, the real beauty of this journey is that it doesn't end here. You've seen the styles, the care, and the empowerment, but now it's time to bring it all together into a closing reminder of why your silver hair is your most powerful accessory. We've explored together how silver hair isn't just about strands of color. It's about power, elegance, and freedom. From timeless bobs to playful beach waves, from bold pixies to elegant updos, every style proves one thing. Gray hair is not a limitation, it's a gift. It's chic, versatile, and full of personality. When you care for it properly, style it with intention, and wear it with confidence, it becomes one of your greatest assets. Now, which hairstyle excites you most right now? Are you leaning towards something sleek and polished, or do you feel drawn to the ease of waves and layers? And tell me, what's your biggest challenge when it comes to managing gray hair? Your comments don't just help this channel, they encourage other women who are on the same journey. If this video inspired you, share it with a friend who's embracing her silver glow. Sometimes all it takes is a little encouragement from someone who understands to make the leap into confidence. And if you enjoyed these ideas, kindly comment on the topic you'd love us to talk about in the next video so we'll know what's most valuable to you. So make sure you're subscribed because this channel is all about exploring the beauty, wisdom, and possibilities of life after 60, from style and self-care to confidence and everyday joy.